I'm going to record that so people that can't get on the call tonight will hear what I just said. So I'm going to repeat it. All right, it's cool. So tonight is going to be a conversation of clarity. The questions that I got earlier today were about Team Royal and the EINs. What is it and why is it? Team Royal, the company, will only allow you to have one position in your name. If you participate in the Jumpstart, which we're doing, that's what this whole thing is about, that can either go in an EIN and you can save your name for the other one, or you can put your name on that Jumpstart position. And when we launch a Promise Delivered, it's going to afford you to enter Team Royal 2 more times. So because that company does not allow you to have multiple positions in your name, I requested everyone to get an EIN. You want to make sure you get that EIN in a business name that you might do later, because they are going to be activated later on. So let me explain what the EINs do. What they do is give you an opportunity to purchase 2 more positions with Team Royal. These entities cannot have your name in them. These EINs have to be a business because you're signing up a business twice, 2 different ones. All right. To qualify these positions, you need what's known as an outside membership. Okay. Each business needs an outside membership to qualify it to receive daily. Now, you're only going to do this process 1, 2, or 3 times. And these are the variations that I was getting ready to go into before I realized I didn't start YouTube. The variations go like this. If you decide to jump in to the Jumpstart, which we are loading as we speak, that's position 1. When we launch a Promise Delivered, it's going to afford you 2 more. You have the option, and I want to make sure this is clear. You have the option to say, no, I would just rather purchase the product, subscribe to a Promise Delivered, or donate to the breadbasket. Those are your 3 options. Some people don't want to manage all of those resources. It is your right to choose, pick and choose what you choose to do. Jumpstart, when a Promise Delivered is launched, you can get position 2 and 3, or 2 and not 3. It's you can pick and choose what you want to do. You don't have to get them both. The system that I created and designed was set up for you to get the 2. Here's why. Team Royal works off of 3 people. You've heard me talk about that before. Everybody gets 3. Everybody gets 3. The last time I checked, it takes 9 months to create a person. And then they can't read or write. So my process, by giving you the ability to duplicate yourself twice, which means now we have twice for every one. Okay? That's 3. You plus 2 is 3. I know you didn't see it. Did you see it? I know you didn't see it. 3. So for those who say, all right, well, I don't want all these accounts, that's fine. That's fine. It was designed for you to have all these accounts, so there was no more lack in your life. But I get it. And I'm not forcing anyone to take it, and I'm not trying to guilt you into taking or 2 more positions. It's your right to choose. But if you do decide not to take them, there are 2 more things that you have to do, or 2 things that you will do in place of not taking those positions. The first time you get to the 4th grade, you're going to subscribe. All of us are going to do that. You're going to subscribe to A Promise Delivered. And whatever's left, you can shop with it and do as you see fit or withdraw it. It's your choice. The second time you get there and you decide, no, I don't want the extra position, I will just do my donation to the breadbasket. We all have to do that. That is actually mandatory. You have 4 choices. 4 choices. Pick one. When you pick it, it's going to deduct it. The rest is yours. Now, what I want to also put out there is this. If we don't help each other, we go nowhere. If we don't help each other, we go nowhere. If your friends, and I'm going to hit this again because it's important that you understand this part and stop doing the same thing. If your friends give you an excuse right away when you say something about bettering themselves, having an opportunity that works, and if you got someone that needs proof that it works, put them on the phone with you. If you need someone that needs proof that the company, Team Royal, pays every day, put them on the phone with you. Some of you can prove it. But if you have to convince your friends to come out of the rut that they're in, don't waste your time. They'll come chasing you when they see your life change. I'll wait.
Mute.
This is definitely the last call that you will participate in. That's over. So going forward, the positions that you acquire through this system are going to change your life. If you have to convince somebody to do better, go the other way. Just don't go left no more. Go right. Talk to some new people. Go right. Now, I hope that cleared up the EINs. You only need two. You're only going to do it twice, and you don't have to do any more, nothing. You don't have to do anything else but bless somebody, bring somebody to a call, show them that there is something out here that is doing good works with an S, doing good works. So, question.
Greetings. This is Ibrahim. First, I want to say I'm grateful for the order you're trying to conduct in the meetings. I think is very professional and appropriate. Secondly, I like to ask about the EINs. I know it's a simple process to get an EIN through the IRS, but does the EIN need to be tied to a bank account? Does their business account need to be connected to those EINs, or are they fine um, the way they are? Because my thinking is to, I have an EIN connected to a business, but if I'm going to open up another EIN, maybe an S corp, to put the LLC in, and I can utilize those EINs together. Is that something that you would recommend?
Okay, so excellent question. The EINs to get them is free, pretty much. IRS.gov. Go on there, fill out the forms. S corp, C corp, LLC, trust, whatever you want to do. That process is to get the EIN so you can sign that position up. Remember earlier I said, make sure this entity that you create is something that you would actually do later on, because yes, you are going to activate these two EINs. And when I mean activate, that means you're going to call into your state, and you're going to have that EIN registered. Okay? You're going to activate that LLC, trust, or whatever it is. Once it's activated and registered with the state, then you go back to the bank. You go to the bank, you open up a bank account, checking and saving. I'm going to explain why. Once you have the bank account established, you have the LLC or whatever it is registered with the state, then you go into your back office and you change everything. Well, you're going to sign it up as a business anyway, but you're going to put the banking of that business in the back office. Because when you start it up, when you first sign it up, you're going to use your information because that EIN is not established yet. We're not just going to go get EINs and just throw it in the back office and try to work it like that. We're actually going to activate every EIN that we go get. Okay? Because I'm asking you to do it, and if we don't do it right, they come after me because I asked you to do it. Okay? So we're doing it to create an account, which we're going to do. And as three get placed, 333, that position starts to acquire income. You take the income, register it, open a bank account, put the debit card in the back, and it will pay its monthly due of 150 for the outside membership. So that business is solidly set up as an extension of you. The second EIN, same thing. Once it starts to receive, register it with the state, open the bank account, checking and saving. Now, until we switch over to the new financial system, this is what I would like all of you to start doing ASAP. checking and savings. Why do you need both? Number one, especially if you are a Social Security recipient or you're kind of on fixed income and you can't afford some Yahoo playing with your money. So when that deposit comes on the 1st, the 15th, whatever it is, you're going to take that entire amount and move it to savings. You can do that on your phone. Remember I said, I want you guys to get used to using your phone more than just saying hello. You can log into your mobile banking and move money around all day long. You put it in the savings because saving is not attached to ACH. ACH is how cards are debited or funds are pulled from this little guy right here. That chip right there and the Echo, both of those two things allow something to come in, grab money, and go out. Comes in, grabs money, go out. If you take whatever it is in your checking and push it to savings, guess what? It can come in, it won't see nothing. It's going to look around. Where's all the money at? There's nothing to grab. Where's the money? Forget this one, I'm gone. That's how you manage money, the first part of it. The second part, and you need a checking and savings to do that. You move back into the checking like if you're going to go to the store. Remember me talking about a purchase order? A purchase order is a description of something that you're buying. It'll have the tax on it. It'll have the balance on it. It'll have the letterhead. It'll have the description of the item. You get that from the store. You go out to the car, go onto your mobile banking, move over $600. It's a $450 item. So you move over enough to buy that item and go have dinner. Okay? That's how you use a bank account that's protected. If you just leave your money in the checking, whatever, it's in there. Ain't nobody gonna get it. Remember the hand that comes into the account from outside. ACH allows hands to come in and take money. Savings does not. You are in total control of that. Next thing that you're going to be using both in hand and on the phone. Wallets, digital wallets. They're on both. You can move money all day long on a wallet, on the phone. Okay? I need you to get used to using your phone. If you have nieces, nephew, grandbabies, get them next to you on the phone. They'll show you. You might have to slow them down because they know it so well. They're going to fly through it. You'll be like, how did you know this stuff? That's what it is. The next evolution is digital. They already have it. Our old heads are learning it. And you got to learn it quick because it's coming. So I hope that answered your question.
Yes, if I understand everything correctly, from what I hear you saying, you're going to add banking to the business in the back office, which activates the EINs to business checking and saving. The business will pay itself through positioning, and the second, you open up a second account, which will do basically rinse and repeat. Keep money in the savings, and we'll have to activate some digital wallets that'll be connected to those accounts. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. And my queen had a question about the entities that that you mentioned in relationship to that produce services in the front office. You know, you mentioned Gucci, you mentioned some other things. How are they tied into the business?
Okay, so what you're talking about is, or what she was referencing is a promise delivered.
Okay.
A promise delivered is 100% digital. It is all crypto. And I'm actually actively adding new vendors to all the levels. Now, all of the grades have their own um, royalty, and you can see that right on the website. So we're not going to be doing too big of items because the highest one is 9,000, even though that's not chicken scratch. But I want to make sure that every grade has ample products, good products, not just a bunch of what's the company? Uh, Not Amazon, because they have good products. The other one, the orange one, Temu. You know, that the plastic stuff that comes from over there. No, I don't want that type of website. You're going to see quality items on there for health, for all sorts of things. You guys are going to be putting up entrepreneurial items, projects, and things of that such. So when she's asking that question, that's reference to a promise delivered. Team Royal, and I really want to make a division between the two. I know I talk a lot and I use references to both, but it's not fair to you because unless I say who I'm talking about, which platform, it's a little confusing, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, that question is geared straight for a promise delivered.
Thank you for that. I'm listening for the clarity between the two when you have an opportunity.
Absolutely. Any other questions? Let's say Peter.
Montavo, I have two things I want to bring up right now. I want to follow up on your thing about the EINs before. I live in a state where it's not required to register a revocable trust, EIN. Okay, so all I would have to do is take what I got from the IRS when I signed up and sign up for those bank accounts. That's it.
Okay, great. That's
Okay,
awesome.
unless you own significant amount of real estate, that's the only provision. Now, secondly, if you're receiving presently in Team Royal and you're getting notified every day, you get $5 every day, you know, you're notified every day. I don't see where that's showing up anywhere in my back. It's showing up nowhere in my back office. Should it be showing up, or is there a problem?
No. It shows up, but you have to click on it, and I'll show you when we get at the end of the call where you click on it and you can see it daily. Now, you're also going to get a text or an email that says that at the end of the week that you got a deposit of $138 or whatever it is to your e-wallet. So that's all of the days from the last deposit to the next deposit. So look for that one too. But those daily deposits that you get are actually in the back office, and I'll show you as soon as we get done with all the questions.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So I don't see any other questions. If you have a question, you can click on the participant down at the bottom and you can raise your hand. What I do need from those who are planning to participate, and I wanted to use tonight for that. If you are planning to participate in tomorrow's signing up, okay, last week I asked everybody to see between 1 and 5 people who you could bring, who wants to participate. In order for that to happen, I need a Cash App or a Zelle information so that I can send the $100. Now, I don't have $10,000. I'm glad everybody decided to participate. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So will it all happen tomorrow? Most of it, yes. All of it, no. Because from what I've seen, there's over 14 people that are looking for $100. Okay. Hey, it's all good. Just bear with me. All right. We'll get it out to you and you take the position. Follow the steps. Now, the steps are this. I'm just going to go through it real quick so it's not like total confusion. And I'm going to have 3 people do it live. I haven't decided who yet, but you both are going to unmute your phones and you're going to ask these questions. So pay close attention. Hi, Kelly. How you doing? I see you're looking to join Team Royal. Yes, I am. Do you have your funds available? Yes, I do. I'm going to send you my link. So if you don't know your link yet, please research that information tonight so you have it ready. What is your email? Kelly's going to give the email. You're going to send the link over. Kelly's going to receive the email and you're going to ask her, did you get the email? Kelly's going to say, yes, it just popped in. Great. Can you open that up and let's do it together? Bingo. What happens right then? Kelly is like, oh, cool. They're actually going to help me do this. So I'm not lost. Or just somebody says, here's my link, sign up. No, not Team Royal. Because I did it for you, you're going to do it for them. When you click on the link, it's going to take you to the website. And at the top right-hand corner, make sure my name is in the top right-hand corner. Is it up there, Kelly? Yes, I see it. It's in the top right-hand corner. Great. Click on Get Started. What do you see? Well, I see 2 options. One says $249, business opportunity. The other one says membership for $149. Is that the one I take? No, Kelly. You're going to click on the business opportunity for $249. Can you click that for me, please? Click. Now it's asking me for my information. Okay, you don't have to recite that information, but go ahead and fill in the information and double check it just to make sure. You didn't say, check over your work. I don't want no mistakes. Just, kindly nudge a overlook of their stuff. I'll wait. It only takes a couple minutes. They type in their stuff. Did you check it? Yep, great. Oh, and by the way, at the bottom of the page, there's a gray box that you're going to use your mouse. You're going to left click and hold it, and you're going to write your initials in that gray box. It won't accept it unless you do that. And there's a captcha to the right of it that says you're not a robot. You want to click that. And at the very bottom, between those 2 things, there's a really small box that says you agree to the terms and conditions. After you filled out all the stuff up top, the password, the phone number, the debit card or credit card, all that information as they're working down, you make sure that you talk about the gray box, you talk about the captcha, and you talk about that really small box at the bottom. A lot of people miss that little small box and it says you didn't click it. And then they start looking through the information and start making mistakes. You had everything good, you just didn't click that little teeny box. I don't know why they make it so small, but it's there. Okay, Kelly, did you check that little box? Yep, everything's in. All right, now watch. When you click sign up, give it a few minutes. It's not a click and it goes to the next page. For some reason, their system verifies the card, verifies the purchase, and then it allows it to go through. So it's not a quick process, Kelly, okay? So just remember, click it once. Just because you don't see movement doesn't mean it's not working. Give it a few minutes. Once it's done, it will automatically log you into your back office. Let's wait. So Kelly does those things. She gets all the stuff in there. She clicks the join. She waits a few minutes. Boom, logs her in. Yay, like sis just said. Yay, you're in. Good job. Now, Kelly, before you do anything else, click on my business or my membership. Is it membership or business? My business. At the top right-hand corner, the overview, you're going to see something that says quick stats. Quick stats. You're going to see your name. You're going to see what you are, which is a QMD. And then you're going to see a little link that says such and such and such.com/. Click on that for me. Kelly's going to click it, and it's going to take her to her brand new website. And you're going to ask Kelly, hey, Kelly, look in the top right-hand corner. Do you see your name up there? Yes, I do. Now, look in the address bar where the www is. Okay, click it once. It should highlight, right? She's going to click it once. It's going to highlight that address. And you're going to say, right-click and copy that address. And then email it to me. Okay, I'll send it right over. Now you have a copy of your new person's link. Keep it. And then you're going to ask Kelly to go back to the website and click on return form. It's going to be posted on the website. I'm going to plug it in there so you'll always be able to find it. It's going to be on the promise delivered instructions. I am going to separate them. So one page is going to deal with the promise delivered, the first one. Then the second page is going to deal with Team Royal. All the instructions will be separated on these 2 pages. That's what I'm doing right now. Make sure to go back to the website, click on that form that says return your link to Team Royal. Okay, they're going to click on it, they're going to fill in the information, and they're going to send that link back to me. Or one of the 5. Then what do? We load under that link 3. That's your only job. 1, 2, 3. You're done with that person. There's nothing else going to go on with that person. You're done. Keep up with them and tell, hey, Kelly, there's a call that we come to 3 times a week right now. It's going to change. But come plug in, get as much information as you can. Bring somebody with you. If you talk like that, they know that you're involved with this. Not just, oh, it's a conference call on Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, really? Must not be good because you sure aren't saying anything else about it. You have to show, like I said, this opportunity, and I can say this verbatim, is worth thousands of dollars. I'm living proof that you helped me get there. I'll prove it to anybody you want. So you have to treat it like you just walked into a vault and it's okay to be there. That's what this is. And wait till a promise delivered launches. Jesus. You ain't seen nothing yet. But for the most part, Team Royal, that's how you want to introduce someone to their own website, get them signed up, let them know you care about them receiving 3. You really got to jump on the call and get introduced to Mr. Lewis or Montalvo or Tavo. He cares about you. He wants to make sure you have what he has. As a matter of fact, when you sent that link back, he probably snatched it up and put 3 under you right away. Or one of the 5 have. That's how this is going to work. We're all going to communicate. Now, I have a big question for everybody that's here now. When you started receiving these 3 people placed under you, did you and you got an email saying you got a new representative, you have a new person, you have a new. Did any of you click on that email and say, welcome to the family? I'm glad you're here. My name is, and I'm your upline. If you need any help, I'll do my best. Did you do that? No.
I can admit that the people who I signed up under, they both called me and they both welcomed me. I thought that was really cool.
That's awesome. I know who you're under. They're awesome people. That's just
Yeah.
how they do.
Yes, they are.
So yes, some do it. Some did do it, but a lot didn't. So what I'm trying to do here is to change our mindset. Just change your mindset just a little bit. We don't want to continue doing the same thing MLM, X group dud, or this, that, or the vacuum cleaners, or the pills and potions. Or if I get 50 people in referred, I make $1,000. But you brought in 50 what kind of people? Do they even know what the product is? That's why I didn't do referral bonus, because it changes the mindset. This is not that. You have to care about the people you bring here. Make sense? This is a journey, not a hop, skip, and a jump. This journey is going to go on for years, literally. This journey is going to give you the opportunity to be financially free. Financially free on a solid financial foundation. Can anybody in this room say that they make $1,000 a week without doing anything but caring about the people? Can you say that you make $2,000 a week? I don't think so. Can you say that your job guarantees you $1,000 or $150 a day? Guaranteed. No. There's a lot here, and it's really up to you how much and how well you receive by what you do. Randy.
Good evening. I got a statement and a question. I just received some very good news. Sudani is at the UN meeting, Montalvo, and he just announced that Iraq is going international.
It's over.
Yeah. That's our cue. But my question, could you please explain why we can't use the sister company's name so the new people understand and that we only use Team Royal?
Okay, so the reason for the Team Royal thing and the sister company is copyright infringements. I told them when I joined the first time a year ago or two, I told them that, you know, I wanted certain things so I could put up webinars and do presentations and this and that. And they already have someone doing that. And his name is Brian Beam. They already have someone doing what I was going to do. So I said, well, if I can't use your stuff, can I use my own? And they both were sitting at the table at that convention, and both of them said, absolutely. That's all I needed to hear. So I use it out of respect for my sister company, because that sister company is the one that I've been talking about with these guarantees. It's on the website. They guarantee that income daily, monthly, yearly. Guaranteed, as long as you keep the people in the system. Everybody's reaching to the top. I'm sure enough reaching for it. I want to be able to say that with the help of 33,000 blessed individuals, I could literally say that I made it to the top of an internet platform and receiving $15,000 a day. Now, the reason why I use Team Royal, now I can use our, I'll say, brand to explain it without using their name. I can explain it by using my own name. So with that known, that information stays with me. Okay? That information is not put out all over the world. And I can talk about it cleanly and completely without issue. So that's why I use that information, so I'm not using their brand information. Of course, everybody's going to see the brand once they join. Okay, they're going to see it, and that's fine. They can see it then. But you'll notice I always say, you cannot say their name when I'm recording, like right now. You cannot. Or I have to throw the whole recording away. Hold on, AA. Okay, so how you doing?
Okay.
Excuse me.
I wanted to apologize for not contacting my downline because I didn't know anything about the company when you signed me up.
Right? It's okay. It's all right. All right. Michael. I see you, buddy.
Yes, I'm just wondering, I'm gonna be using my deal tomorrow to sign my wife up. Can I do that at any time, or do I have to wait till tomorrow night?
No, you know how to do it. You can go ahead.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you. And I did send you, that $100. Have not got any responses from my downline yet. A couple of people have emailed me, but no goes yet, but I will go ahead and take care of my wife and I'll see how it goes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So before I take another person, I want to take a moment just to send prayer to Florida. Thank you, Randy, for bringing that up. It is something that you have to witness to understand the power of the Creator. I actually went through a hurricane, Katrina, and it took everything I had from me within a blink of 3 days. 3 days, everything I had was gone. So I would like to take a moment to send prayer to everybody in Florida or even close by, because it's going to hit Florida first and then it's going to hit other states. They don't just hit one. Oh, I'm done. No, they tear up multiple states. So everybody in that lower area, a prayer is going to you that you are safe and kept safe, to make sure that any and all things coming your way are not as dangerous. And just think about what you're doing and use your smarts, because I'm telling you, the radar will tell you just how bad it is and where it's at. Whatever direction you see it creep to, go the opposite direction, because it's usually moving, in that direction. It's going to stay that direction. It stays steady. Whatever, like when you look at the radar, it'll move just a little bit because they're doing a recording. Whatever direction you see that thing inch to, go the opposite direction. That's what I did. I went as far away as Georgia from Gulfport, Mississippi. And the car that I was in literally stayed on tilt for 3 days, solid, day and night. Rain was going that way, not down. So prayers go to everybody in that arena. Theo, or Tony, I'm sorry, Tony.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am trying very hard to understand all of this, Montalvo, and get it straight. Okay. I did the jump start position. Okay. And paid the monthly due that came up yesterday. Okay. Things have been changed, done, said differently since we did that. Okay. I have no idea. Where am I supposed to put, when am I supposed to put in the outside position? Am I supposed to put it for the jump start and the 2 that I get from APD? When do I get them? Please tell me.
Okay, all right. Slow down, first off. Number one, thank you for taking care of that monthly. Like I said, it's gonna all go away. It's all gonna go away. And if you just look at the Promise Delivered, if you just watch the video from 1st grade to 12th grade, there's enough in there to handle any more dues. Second, that jump start, you have it. Let's say you got it and you have nobody under you yet. When we launch a Promise Delivered, I will have people to place. This is why I said it was set up and designed for everybody that comes into a Promise Delivered to get those 2 positions. I need those 2 positions because they create backing for you. Okay, so once a Promise Delivered is launched, everybody comes in, and then I start where I left off at when we started the jump start. So all of you guys get blessed twice. 1, you're in early. 2, the people that generate those 2 positions and the new people that are coming in are going to go under you. When you have 3 people under you, you're going to get an email 3 times. If I'm going to do it the way I was doing it, and I like the way I was doing it, it's 3 people at a time. I call 3 people. I call the person they're going under. Everybody's on the phone. I say, do you have your money? Do you have your money? Do you have your money? Right? They say, yes, yes, yes. I'm giving away what I do. Once they say, yes, 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 do you have the link? I emailed it to you. Yes, I have it. Yes, I have it. Yes, I have it. You're all set. Go ahead and hit that link, fill out the forms, get started, right? When they go under you, you get 3 people under you. That's your signal to go ahead and get the outside membership. Because once you get the outside membership, that position, the jumpstart position, can now receive $5 a day. Okay, $5 a day. Within an hour or 2, because that's how a Promise Delivered is going to be doing it. Within an hour or 2, you might have 12 or 36 people under you, and you will have jumped from $5 to $20 to $50 in a matter of hours. They're going to have to try to keep up with us. And when I say they, I'm talking about Team Royal, the sister company. And I told them this was coming. I said, you're going to see an influx that you have never seen before in your life. And I told them, not only am I reaching and grabbing for that final position with them, so is my whole team. Everybody wants that position. And the only way we're going to do it is if we do the things that I'm asking. When you get 3, you get the outside membership. When you get the 2 positions, now here's where the second question you asked. When you get those 2 positions from a Promise Delivered, there is no waiting for 3 people. You're going to purchase the membership or the business, and you have the $149 right there. You're going to get the outside membership. So that business is solid, okay? Then you as a solid member go under somebody. They get credit for bringing in somebody who's fully vetted. I thought this all the way through. I thought it through to a point that everybody gets blessed. Everybody has the proper amount of people under them. They have the proper setup by having a business and an outside membership from Jump Street, ready to receive. All I have to do is put 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And as I do that, you start to move through the ranks. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're saying that the jumpstart position that I have, when we go back in and start assigning the three people, when I get the 3 people, then that's when I purchase the outside position.
Mhm.
Okay, then when we start with a promise delivered, grade 4, I get the first
EIN.
position from that. I use the EIN for that position. And when I get the 3 people under, go ahead.
When you get that EIN, you sign it up, you have 149 left, you go ahead and purchase the outside membership for that business right then and there.
Okay, so that's when I do that. Okay.
So when you get placed, when you turn in your link back into Team Royal, I get it, and then 3 people get placed under you, or you get placed under someone, they're actually receiving a QMD, a verified QMD. That means that you have your business and an outside membership. There's bonuses because that's how you came in, that they will get and you will get.
Okay.
The second time you do it exactly the same. The only difference, and this is why I need all of you to pay attention. The only difference is that second EIN gets signed up by the first EIN. You don't get a link from us. You use
Okay,
the
so
one.
the second, you're saying the second EIN, the second APD goes up underneath the first EIN.
Got it. Y'all hear her?
Okay.
Please say that again so everybody hears you say that.
So the second EIN position that we got, when we go into grade 4 the second time, then that second position gets signed up under our first EIN position.
Perfect. Don't say another word. That's it. If you add anything to what you just said, you're wrong. Because that's exactly what you're going to do. Nothing more, nothing less. And just hold on, because I'm trying to tell you, it's going to go so fast that you're going to forget to collect these monies. Watch what I tell you. You think I'm kidding? Watch. It's going to come at you so fast, it's going to be insane. And don't forget that a promise delivered also is going to be sending to you on a regular basis. All right.
Okay,
Toya.
and then
Oh, go ahead and get another question.
just verifying in my head, then that second EIN business does or does not pay the outside position.
Yes, there's $398 in that
does.
voucher. It takes
Okay.
care of the
All
business
right.
and an outside member.
Okay, got it.
Got it?
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Will. Now, the next time you come back to 4th grade, you're going to subscribe to A Promise Delivered and take the rest and either shop or withdraw. The next time you come to the fourth grade, you're going to choose one of 4 options of donation to the breadbasket. And then after that, you're done. You just shop and collect and shop and collect. All right. All your questions answered.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're so
Thank
welcome.
you. Much appreciated.
Absolutely. Toya?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Tomorrow on the live load, if I'm gonna put 3 people under someone in my downline, the downline needs to be on the call because they have to register them under their link. I can't register them under the downline's link, correct?
Incorrect. I'm going to show you, when I show him where the daily is, I'm going to show you how you can go find their URL.
Okay,
And all you
Okay.
need is a notepad.
okay. Not a problem. Thank you.
Let's see, hold on. Miss Rogers.
Yes, sir. My question is, someone that I know obtained their EIN numbers, but they decided that they only want to go into Team Royal once. So they won't need to use any of the EIN numbers. They will use their name.
Perfect.
Okay. But and then from there to A Promise Delivered.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you. They
That's it?
heard. They heard, yes.
All right, that was easy.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, let me go to the next one. Mr. Drew. David.
Okay, hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, no, just want to make sure everything's totally voluntary. Like I didn't participate and I'm not participating in Jumpstart because I don't have the 150 in my pocket. But I am waiting for launch because I understand we're getting the vouchers 2 times to get 2 free positions.
They're not free.
No, I mean, I'm sorry, not free.
Right.
The vouchers we're going to be using to get the positions.
Right.
Exactly. No, I understand how it works. Just for some other people that maybe new or not too sure.
Right. So we want to make sure we don't say the wrong words because if
Right.
you say
No,
things, people
not
start
free.
looking for it.
Vouchers to use to purchase the positions,
Yes.
and those vouchers come from Promise Delivered.
Correct.
Exactly. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Jermaine.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So I have a quick question. The Google Doc return form that you mentioned that is on the website or that you will put there, is it the same one that was originally in the email that you sent with the links? Okay, that's it.
So if you have that, you can use it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Debbie.
Good evening, everyone.
evening.
The outside positions, you said to use either a friend or relative's name, but we can still use our own phone numbers and to use different emails for each one, correct?
Correct. Please say
Okay.
that again. Please say that again.
Okay, so on the outside positions, you have to use either a family member or a friend's name, so it's not in your own name, with different email addresses, but you can still use your address and your phone number, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you. Was that it?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Miss Mobley? Moody?
Oh, Hi, Montabo. Good evening, everybody. I have a
Hello.
friend. I have a friend on the line, and she's thinking about joining Team Royal and APD. Her question is, how do we ensure that we don't run out of people to stack?
Well, let's answer that huge question, by the way. Remember two things. We are dealing with, by way of our programmer, one of the biggest financial companies in the world, literally. They are connected to well over 1 billion people around the world. They have backed a promise delivered. So that's the first one. The second one is the commercial that you see on the website, a promise delivered LLC.com. If you go down on the first page, there's a video there. That video is our commercial. And I like it because it's simple. It cuts right to the meat of what it is. That's going on the KOD network, which has about 2.8 billion. I don't think it's billion. I think he's in a million or 208 million. He has the whole southeastern cable company, basically. He's got the southeastern horn. He got a lot of people, and our commercial is going to be in front of them 3 times a day for 6 weeks, and then I have to pay again for another 6 weeks. We also have the Chicago, I forget his actual, I'm going to get it because I'm going to feature them on the website. He has, I think, right at 12 million people. He's from Indiana, Chicago, Michigan, that whole circle over there. Same thing, 3 times a day for 6 months. We are going to be in front of 2 countries right now. There's going to be more, but we're going to start out with 2. The first 2, one is the Philippines. Okay. Supposedly, I will have a meeting with the finance ministry of the Philippines. The second one is Zimbabwe. We actually have a family member that's here. He may not be on the call tonight, but they are going to put a promise delivered in front of some of the people over there that make the decisions on what goes in that country. Remember, a promise delivered has a humanitarian project. And that humanitarian project is to see that people that are in dire need, that they have their own money. They don't have to wait on some, other thing to come there and divvy out stuff out of the back of a truck. We want to give them their own ability to go to the store and purchase what they need, or use a cell phone and purchase what they need. We're even going to have a cell phone as one of the products, cell phone company, so that they can get phones to do the work that they need to do. These are countries that are going to eat it up, because one, it's going to put the finances in the hands of the people in their country, and it's not coming out of their pocket. So how do you think they'll feel about them receiving and able to spend money in their country that they didn't have to give them, so that they could spend it back with them? See, the whole thing about blessing people, and it was a conversation I had earlier today, is that when you have a problem, or you know of a problem and you have the solution to it, you'll be a billionaire 10 times over. What's the problem that 90% of the people around the world are having right now? Money and the ability to get it. The Philippines, if you don't have a degree, you're not allowed to work. Have you ever heard of such? Have you ever heard of such? If you don't have a degree, you can't go to McDonald's and flip burgers. They won't allow you to work. Have you ever heard of such ignorance? But that's how you suppress a people. Now, the same people that do that are always asking America or anybody else, can you help us? We need help. We need help. Can you help? Our people are dying. Well, if you stop with what you're doing over there, they could go eat. But the problem is they don't have money or a way to get it. We have that solution. When you have a solution to an international problem, you become international player. That's what you're connected to. That's the point I was getting at the head of the call. You have no idea what you're connected to yet. You will. And you without a doubt can say, I had something to do with that family now having food or transportation or be able to go on a vacation for the first time. Something that I have not done yet. Because the two places I went, I had to work. That's not a vacation. So to answer your friend's question, we will be in front of the world day one. A Promise Delivered is international. Team Royal is not. But they are working on a product just for Team Royal. And I say it like that because they weren't talking international stuff until I asked, what do you got for international? Because I'm going to go international. I need to carry y'all with me. What you got? That's exactly what I said to the owner of the company. What you got? Oh, we got gold and silver. Yeah, that works. Will that support the compensation plan? Well, yeah, but we're going to look at something else. So they're working on it for us. So we get to carry Team Royal with us. In the meantime, A Promise Delivered is going to hit every door, every country, every person that is alive and has an ability to use a cell phone. Because A Promise Delivered doesn't require all the stuff that Team Royal does. All you need is a cell phone. Good?
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. Toronto. Sherry.
Oh, good evening.
Hi, Mataba. Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Toronto.
My inquiry is concerning the EIN numbers and the LLC. We have a choice between either or. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can do S Corp, C Corp, LLC, trust.
Yes. Well, mine is a trust. So, which is the most advantageous in your opinion?
Trust.
Trust. That's what I was going to do. And that will require us getting documents and paperwork to take to the bank to show them. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, my bank is basically in North Carolina. I'm in Atlanta. So that would require me to take that information to North Carolina to get it settled.
Correct.
Okay. So that was what my question was. The next question, as you're talking about going to see a minister in the Philippines, are you planning on traveling alone?
No.
Okay. That was my concern. Stemming from your last trip to Russia.
Yeah, that was crazy, but I don't think we'll have that issue with them. That was insane.
Yeah, I remember that trip that you informed us about. So that was my concern. And the fact that dealing in the financial issues that we're talking about solving for people, my concern is about, you're going to, as you say, they got a crazy system going over there now. My concern is individuals concerned about you coming in disrupting their good thing.
Well, the whole thing with that is, if you looked at the last 2 requests that came from the Philippines to the United States, it was in the tune of $300 million. And that's just, watch this, just for Band-Aids, first aid, and things of that nature. The second request, I think, was in the tune of 2.8 billion, and that was for food. Why you asking for food and you live in a tropical place where you can grow anything? You have lava rock, you have the most fertile soil on the planet, and you're asking for food? You get rain, you get sun, you have the best dirt in the world, but you ask for food. Part of the bread basket is called Feed Yourself at Home, which is a system. Now get this, a system that is self-sustaining and can grow anything, anywhere. That's what is going to be part of that humanitarian project. That's why it's going to be accepted everywhere. It's already accepted in Zimbabwe. It's already accepted in 2 other countries that I can't say their name right yet because of whatever.
John, yes, I understand. It is good products that we have. And for some of the new people, I know it's a lot of concerns that they have. You can tell by the questions and the tone of the voice when they ask the question. It's the fear factor that we've been indoctrinated with, of not trusting things. I have an individual here that is really a real techie guy and has a lot of questions that he wants to ask you on a more technical level, which will require a one-on-one conversation between the 2 of you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from the technical background of having worked within the Gates Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's very apprehensive about some of the things that he hears. And I feel that's the same way about a lot of the questions that you're being asked, the fear factor coming in. But I would just like to assure everyone, the program that he has created is a very sound program. Just like I'm saying about this individual that's here with me listening, he's very impressed by what Montavo has put together. And this is just his first time on the call. He's intending on going back and listening to a number of the calls that you have reported on YouTube. But I would just like to say again that, to reiterate what Montavo has been saying, you can be assured that what he's saying is going to work. What he's asking us to do is to duplicate what he himself has already done and gotten results from. So if we just follow the instructions and follow the course that he has taken, I think all of us would be well pleased and most happy with the results. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. I think I called Sherry.
Yes, Mutavo, thank you. I just really wanted to try to get an understanding of the difference between the Jump Start and then the one where we send you an email, because I did that earlier today. I was just trying to understand the difference.
Okay, so everybody that is signing up tonight, yesterday, tomorrow. That's all Jumpstart. And what Jumpstart is exactly what it says. I don't use fluff words. I use words that explain as close to exact as you can put it. And that Jumpstart is exactly what it says. You're jumpstarting the whole hive, which I call the family. You're right out front. People, want to say that the first ones in do the best. True, to a point. But again, what you're doing is setting yourself up for what I call the Trinity. Literally. The jump start is the front position that is going to generate income right now, as long as I have people to place. When a Promise Delivered launches, it's going to get behind Jumpstart and everything it churns out, which is people, because I can't create people. We all can, but you can only do one at a time, and it takes 9 months. But a Promise Delivered can do 2 people a day times everybody that comes through the door that chooses to do it. 2 at a time times everybody. That gives me the people to place up here under Jumpstart. And it's going to come down until it meets a Promise Delivered. Now, is the Jumpstart going to continue? Am I going to continue doing this $100? No. No. But I want to do it to where everybody gets an opportunity to get in front of what's coming. Get in front of what's coming. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Jillian?
Good evening, Montalvo. I have 2 things. Pastor Daly has sent 3 of his 5 referrals, the emails with their Zelle. He's wondering, when are you going to Zelle them the funds? Because he's paying them forward. So he wants them to get that money, then he'll send them the balance.
Right. So the way that's going to work is I will send as long as I have it. There's enough there to do, I think, everybody. I don't know exactly how many people are signing up as of yet, but those, each week or each day, there's 100 there made available. So pretty sure that everybody will receive. If it's already prepaid in, just let me know. And then those funds come directly back to that individual. So that's why I kind of wanted to wait until Friday so I could keep up with it. If people start doing it tonight or early, some are doing it on their own, like Michael, some aren't. So I need to keep up with that because I only have so much to give out.
So the funds will be sent tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, that was the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I think Mr. Russell Spencer had his physical hand up. I think he may have had a question. He didn't hit the digital hand.
Okay, Russ, you got a question?
Yes, I do. I thought I hit the clicked in there too to let my name come up. But anyway, I was going to, on my EIN numbers, I was going to use both of them for ministries. Can we do that?
Yes.
Thank you. That was my question.
Absolutely. All right. Therese?
Good evening, Mr. Lewis. This is Therese, and also to family. Good evening, everyone. My question was, I have maybe 2, but you said something about outside position that you could use the same name, different name, same email, same number. Does that entail, say it again?
Different emails.
Oh, different emails. Okay, that's my mistake. Oh yeah, different emails. But yeah, so different name, different emails, same number.
Same number's fine.
Oh, okay. My other question is, I did send an email to you with my Cash App. So I don't know if is that good?
Yeah, that's, as long as I have it, I can send to it.
Okay, so I definitely, maybe if Lynette has a link, I would love to sign up tonight because I did try. I'm familiar with the information you said earlier. Okay.
Okay, so I really would prefer to wait until tomorrow so I can get funds out, you can get it pulled down, all that good stuff. And I want to stay up with all you guys because I know I won't have enough for everybody. I'm going to need another day and then send it or whatever. But hopefully I have enough for everybody. But if I don't, just give me a couple of days to get some more down out of there and finish up.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
And how do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce your first name?
Oh.
Therese? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Bernie. That's her name.
It's Therese, T-H-E-R-E-S-E. Lynette loves to call me Teresa, but that's okay. It's family.
Okay. I thought I heard you say Therese, but I see Therese.
Therese, Lynette. Therese.
All right, just checking. Jermaine?
Okay, yes, my apologies. I forgot to ask this question earlier. So my outside position that I have, the one, wants to upgrade, right? Her upgrading will cost me, yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Her upgrading will cost me to lose the outside position, right? So do you recommend me signing her up under a business? And she stays put as outside.
I mean, you could do that. You could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do that. It's not a problem.
Okay, thank you. That's it.
All right. Just the only thing is when you do that business, when you do that business and she starts pulling that money, you're going to have to put her name in that business or on the banking account or whatever, because the taxes are going to state the business. Then she's going to have to file those taxes. And when she files it, she's going to have to make sure that they know that that's her business. You know, you already know that the answers to where I'm going with that. But yeah, as long as she's on the banking, it's fine.
Yeah.
She can't be on the name of the business, but the banking is fine. So that'll work. Yeah.
Okay.
She'll open
All
the
right.
bank account for that business.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mike. Michael. Michael B. Him sleeping? All right, Alan, you get the last one.
My apologies, Masavo. Respect.
Yes, sir.
My question would be, I was in the team role already before Jumpstart started. Now I already sent you my link. Just be patient behind that.
Yeah, people will be placed behind that one.
All right. I got one person that got in the beginning, but he's no longer in the business. So do I need to X him out of my back office?
Yeah, they're working on being able to purge that. They haven't got there yet, but they will. And all those dots that are red are going to disappear.
One last question. Have you figured out what kind of tokens we're going to use as the constituent values?
Not yet.
Okay. That's my questions. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll
Yes,
know
sir.
that when we have the back office active.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Alan,
Yes, two questions. This huge conglomerate that's, got access to billions of people. Did you say we will eventually know the name of that company?
nope.
Oh, we'll never know. Okay, no problem. And also, can you go over the debit card that's coming from what the bank, the relationship, the bank and this company are related,
Mhm.
right? So when we sign up for APD, we will have access to the debit card at that point.
That's the plan.
Okay. All right. And that's going to be a virtual card exclusively as well. No in-hand card, plastic.
Both.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. All right.
All right, Tamika. Tatiani.
Greetings.
Hello.
Quick question. When are we launching, did you say?
Not yet.
Not yet. Do you have a date in mind?
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
Well, like I said, we passed underwriting. They're now setting up the banking. So, most banking is 3 to 5 days or whatever.
Okay.
That's where I would imagine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Camilla, last one.
Okay, good evening again. I think I have a situation, I'm not sure. Originally, when we discussed signing up the outside account, it was discussed that you could use your name. You just
can.
want to make sure that you keep the account active. And I in turn use my name to keep that active, and I'm letting other people use the services.
Correct.
Is that a problem?
Nope.
Okay, so I don't need to take my name off?
No.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. See how easy that was? All right. So I hope everybody is on point. Tomorrow is going to be a long call. I'm not going to record it because we're going to be using names. We're going to be using all kinds of stuff, phone numbers and all that. So it'll be a semi-private call. We're going to get on as soon as I can. Hopefully I get off early. I'm going to send out the invite through the Team Royal mailing list. I'm going to do that right now. It's waiting for me to just click payment and then send, and you'll have the invite. If you don't get the invite, which you should if you filled out that form, check your spam. All right? Like I said, there should not be an issue as far as getting the link. I think I can just stick that whole call on one of the website's back pages. If you don't get the email, you can go right to the website. I'll just publish it and you'll see it in the back on one of those back pages. And you'll be able to get that information if you didn't get it. Okay, so the invite will be sent out as soon as we hang up. The instructions and the videos, I'm still working on them. They should be done by tomorrow as well. I'm not going to stay up too late because I get up at 4, but I'm trying to get all of that completed so that's done and over with. And like I said, if you don't get the email, go to the website, and that call is going to be on the very last page of the website. All right.